Hello dancers, welcome back to BodyKinect by Kendall. I'm going to teach you how to do a Ponche today and also give you some exercises for how to get that leg higher and how to control on the way down and up. So grab a resistance band. If you have a weight, feel free to grab those too. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Avery is going to demonstrate a Ponche. So we are going to start facing the side. You're going to have one leg back in a tendu. Arms can just be down by your side. As you dive forward with your chest, that leg comes up. It keeps lifting as you lower, and then you slowly come up from there. Good. Let's try that one more time. So as you go down, I want you to reach the arms back a little bit more, and then keep lifting there. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Nice. That was much more controlled. Good. Okay, so you normally see this Ponche done in ballet class. It could also be used, these same exercises can be used for like a pitch in jazz or contemporary. So it has a little bit of a crossover. We're going to do 5 exercises, and you're going to need a resistance band. If you have a long one, that would be even better, but I'll give you some options. So the first exercise is an Ipsilateral Superhero. So you're going to lay onto your stomach. It's just like a normal superhero where you lift your arms and legs up, but we're just going to do one arm and leg at a time. So you're going to lift right arm, right leg up, and then back down, and then left arm, left leg up, and down. Good. And we're just going to alternate there a few times. You're going to feel this in the back. You're going to feel it a little bit more on one side at a time, just because we are doing one arm and one leg at a time. Let's do about 4 more here, and I want you to try to lift your chest up a little bit more as well. Perfect, good. And 2. Nice, and 1. Awesome, good, relax here. Okay, so one part of the Ponche as you're going down is keeping your chest lifted and using your back. So we're practicing that and gaining that strength here in this exercise. The next exercise is a single leg hamstring bridge. So you're gonna lay onto your back. Knees are going to be bent, so feet are flat on the floor. Hands can just be down by your side, and I actually want you to walk your feet forward right about there. So it's a little bit further forward than usual. We're going to lift one leg up in the air straight, and then the other leg is going to keep pressing down into the ground as you lift your hips up and then lower down. Good. We're going to do 8 on each side, lifting and lowering. And what you should be feeling is your hamstrings, this back part of your leg, on the leg that's on the ground. Let's go for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch sides. So for this exercise too, the further out you take your leg, the harder it should feel on the hamstrings. So you can play around with how far you actually want that foot to go. Good. The leg that you have up in the air, it can be all the way up. It can be straight out in front of you. It doesn't matter so much to me. As long as you're not using that leg to help you lift your leg up or help you lift your hips up, then it doesn't really matter what position it's in. Good. Perfect. All right, the next one is a dynamic lunge stretch. So we're going to stand up. We're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and we're going to go deep into a lunge stretch as far as you can go here and then come back up. As we're going down, I want you to think about taking your hips and tucking underneath slightly. So we're not going far down and keeping the back arch here so much. We're trying to keep a neutral pelvis as much as we can and feeling a stretch through the quads and the hip flexors. Let's do 1 more on this side. Good, and then switch legs. Same thing here. Perfect, good. As you shift forward, that weight should go forward into the front leg too. Good, last 2. And 1. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to need our resistance bands. So we're going to first start with a looped band. If you don't have a looped band and you only have a long one, just go ahead and tie it right above your knees. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to bring the band around your knees here. We're going to come down onto your hands, back to the tabletop position from our previous videos. Go ahead and face sideways because I want you to be able to see that your back is in one straight line here. So we're not arching the back here or like rounding it too much. It's in a nice flat back position. So she's going to take one leg and straighten it back, lift it up, and then come back down nice and slow. Good. Straighten and lift. Good. Now, I don't want you to lift too high and think about like kicking your leg up. I want you to think more about controlling the leg up and using your glutes, hamstrings to lift the leg here. Perfect. Good. And you can always try this with a heavier band if you would like to. The heavier band you use, the harder it is going to feel as well. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Nice. And then last one. Perfect. Good. So again, glutes, hamstrings, and able to lift that leg up in the ponche is what we're really working on here. So you can take that band off. If you have a long band and you ended up tying it, just go ahead and untie it for me really quick. And if you don't have a long band, I will teach you another way to do this exercise in just a second. So we're going to take the long band, sitting with your legs out straight, bring the band around your feet, and I want you to sit up nice and tall here. So for this one, you're holding on to the edges of the band, like a little bit further than you normally would, because we're going to keep our arms straight and we're going to open them out to the sides and then come back in. Good. And as we're doing this, we're feeling your shoulder blades squeezing. Averi's going to keep going there. I'm going to show you a different exercise that you can do to target those same muscles. So you can lay flat onto the ground and basically lift your arms up and down from the floor. So I'm going to go down, arms out to the side, and then you can lift up and down, up and down, kind of like, whoops, hey, lifting and lowering, feeling the shoulder blades squeezing together. That is the key to this exercise, is feeling that upper back working. You can go ahead and relax after this one and catch your breath. Okay, we're going to try that ponche one more time. See if you can get your leg a little bit higher. Use your back. Feel the whole backside of your body working here. I don't want you to feel like you're falling too far forward. And in order to counterbalance that weight shift, we have to be using the muscles in the back of the body to help stabilize and center our weight. So we're going to go back to that tendu to the back. Arms down by your side. Lift the leg up to an arabesque first. And then keep lifting as you reach the arms back even further. Good. And then slowly come up. Good. That was even better than the first time. If you also saw an improvement in your ponche, I want you to leave a comment below and let me know how it goes. Feel free to give these exercises a try. Use them before class or use them at home in order to improve your ponche. And don't forget to do both sides. Thanks and have a great day.